Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Anne, and if you have been here already, welcome back. In today's video, I'm gonna show you this glittery, silvery, smoky eye, which is inspired for the holidays and New Year's Eve, so hopefully this look is gonna give you guys some inspiration. The first thing I always do is prime my eyelids. I'm using the MAC Cosmetics Soft Ochre Paint Pot, which is my absolute favorite eyeshadow primer. I use it in every video and I've been using it for many years and it's still one of my favorites. I applied this with a Sigma Beauty P84 brush and then I went in with some eyeshadow guards. I sell these on my website. If you want to recreate this look and you don't have those, you can also use some sticky tape. Just that like regular clear sticky tape. So now I'm gonna go in with this palette, which is by Colourpop. It's called the Bare Necessities. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. But it's like a palette filled with like beautiful neutral colors, and I definitely wanted to do a video, but do more of a New Year's Eve kind of inspired look. So I'm gonna start with this soft color and I'm blending it all over my crease, going back and forth with my brush. I did notice that I felt like there wasn't like super much color payoff. So quickly after blending, I already decided to go in with a darker color just because I felt like you can't really see the shade, like just really soft. So if your skin color is darker than mine, you can skip that step and just go straight in with this color. And I started blending that in my crease as well, going back and forth. The shade is really similar to the first one. I feel like it still doesn't give like a lot of color payoff, as you can see, but definitely more than the first one. So I could have go first in with this one and use it as a transition shade and then go in with a darker, like it just saves you one step. So I just kept blending and blending, and then I went in with another color which is darker, which is this one right here. It's more of a purple mauvey kind of color, really pretty. I started blending that in the crease as well using a Sigma Beauty E40 brush. I have a special discount code for everything on Sigma Beauty, their website. I use a lot of their brushes in my videos. And what I noticed with this color was that it looks kind of muddy on my skin. This was the only color that I noticed that with. It just felt like I just had some problems with blending that out. Then now I took this one with I think it's a Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brush. I'm not sure what the number is, but it's kind of similar to the Sigma E25. It's more like a flat blending brush. And first I kind of packed it on in the outer V area and blended it more softly towards the crease with whatever was left on my brush, but I mainly applied the product like straight in the outer V. As you can see, like it's just a little bit darker in that area, and I feel like this is really beautiful when you want to have like a light color on the eyelids but some darkness at the outer end of the eyelid. This is always the technique that I do when I go for a look like that. So now I went in with a little bit of black eyeshadow using that same palette and doing the same technique, just packing it on and then blending it into the skin. This way, by blending it, I kind of buff it into the other shades, and this is what's gonna make it look really nicely blended out. So I just kept doing that. I think I went in twice with a little bit more of the black eyeshadow just to make it a little bit more pigmented. And then I went in with a clean blending brush with no product on it. Well, it maybe has some product, just some leftovers from the other colors I used. But I just blended along the crease to make sure that everything looks well blended out. And then I took this silvery color and I applied it with my finger on top of the middle part of my eyelids. This is a really beautiful color. It applied really easily and it has like really nice color payoff. So I just used my finger because I feel like using your finger just gives most color payoff, like when you compare it with a blending brush or even with like a shading brush. You can use some setting spray on a brush and this will definitely give more color payoff, but still I prefer using my finger because sometimes when you use a setting spray it doesn't blend really nicely into the matte shades. So now I'm taking the Stila Cosmetics Glitter and Glow, which is in a really beautiful silvery color, and I'm gonna apply it with the applicator also on top of the eyelid, kind of on everywhere where I applied the silvery eyeshadow. I used the silver eyeshadow like as a base for this product. I feel like using like metallic kind of eyeshadows underneath glittery products, it just looks better. And then now I'm taking a tiny blending brush, which is also by Sigma Beauty. I think this is actually a synthetic brush. And I just kind of dip my brush on top of where I just applied this product to kind of make sure that it blends better on top of the eyelid and also into the crease area. I feel like Just using a brush like this just makes the application look better and just more blended into the crease area and just melting better together with the matte shades. You can also only use the applicator of the product itself, but I feel like using a brush afterwards just makes it look a little bit better. I also applied a little bit more on the back of my hand. Then I dipped my brush on top of like the product on my hand, and then I applied it on the eyelid. This way I can like kind of control the amount of product a little bit better when I apply it on top of the eyelid. Like when you use the applicator, you don't really know like how much product you are applying. So this way I think it just works a little bit better. Then I'm taking the Maybelline Studio Gel Eyeliner, which is my favorite drugstore gel eyeliner. And I'm gonna create a simple line above the lash line. At least that's where I start. Whenever I do a winged liner, I first create a simple line above the lash line, and then after that I create the winged liner. Now I use the eyeshadow guard, so this way I can follow the line that the eyeshadow guard left me, and this is like a really nice handy guideline to where to apply the winged liner. Then I'm gonna take this color, which we used earlier, to darken up the outer V area. This time I'm using a flat definer brush from Sigma Beauty and pressing it right underneath the lower lash line. This is my favorite brush for packing on eyeshadow underneath the lower lash line, just because it's really tiny and thin, and this way you get like a really precise line. Then after doing this, I'm gonna take a tiny blending brush. I'm using a Morphe M506 brush, and I'm just gonna blend my brush back and forth and blend out the lower lash line. Now I'm taking this pencil, which is by Inglot Cosmetics. It's their kohl pencil in the shade 01. This was something I decided last minute. I wasn't planning to do black in a waterline, but I just felt like it really suited with today's eye look, so I ended up doing it anyway. Then now I'm taking this Black Magic liquid eyeliner pencil from Ico, which has a really precise point, and I'm gonna create that pointy inner corner at the inner corner of my eye. I really like that lately. Also, back in the days I used to do this all the time, and currently I'm really loving it again. So hopefully you guys like those pointy eye looks too. Let me know in the comments. And then I'm taking my favorite mascara, which is the Roller Lash Mascara from Benefit. It's just a really nice one. It really lifts the lashes, and it also makes my lower lashes look really good. It really separates the lashes and also makes them really long without making them look like really clumpy. And then I'm taking my lashes from my own lash company called Anytude. This is the style Wary, and I'm applying them on top of the lash line using some tweezers.
It's not over, yeah. We could go back to my place, 'cause I don't wanna waste no precious time. So let's go back to my place. If it's only for tonight, let's make it count. I love it, how you touch feels. I love it, how you look at me in my place. No, I don't wanna waste no precious time. Don't waste no precious time.
And then this is almost the end of the video. I really hope you all enjoy watching today's video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. This will be really helpful for my YouTube channel. Also, I want to wish you guys an amazing 2020. I just want to thank you all for your amazing support this year. It truly means a lot to me. I feel like my YouTube channel has grown a lot, and I have some amazing plans for next year. I want to do some other videos on my channel as well, but I will be definitely focusing on my eye looks as well. I mean, this has made my channel as it is, so I'm definitely not gonna stop doing those. And yeah, I just want to say thank you, and I wish you all nothing but the best. I love you guys, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.
I wanna get away, but I could use some company. If you're alone like me, we could go on a trip. Girl, I wanna see the sun, dive into the deep ocean, dance with you all night long, move as you swing your hips. Let's take a break from the stress and the